scared to swim while we making waves. Ooh, I just made a splash. I just made a splash. Hey, I just made a splash. I just made a splash. Necessary, everything is necessary. Legendary, my click on that legendary. Yeah, I just made a splash. I just made a splash.
Welcome everyone to our Talijah Motivational Speakers Seminar. My name is Livas Chiwanza. Talijah Motivational Speakers is an organization that has been opened and mandated to motivating people of all ages. We speak in schools, we do seminars, etc. So feel welcomed. So today we're going to talk about discovering purpose plus vision and activating the lion mode. So fasten your seatbelts. So these are a few questions that many people have when we talk about vision and purpose. So number one is, what is purpose? Number two is, what is purpose? What is vision? So what is this vision and this whole purpose thing that you are trying to tell us about? Today I will try by all means to answer those questions. How does one get to know their vision and purpose? After knowing what vision is, after knowing what purpose is, how can one know their vision and their purpose? And what is your vision and your purpose? So these are the three first ones are questions that people ask. Now this number 4 is a question that I am asking. What is your vision and what is your purpose? I don't want you to answer me now, but before we go any further, I want you to know that your vision and your purpose matters. They do matter a lot. Your vision, your purpose, my vision, and my purpose, they matter a lot. So we are all born with purpose. We are all born for a reason. Okay, so I want you all to write this one down. This is a statement that has confused a number of people, but I will as well try and simplify it. Your why is your fuel to your who through your how. All right. So your why is your fuel to your who through your how. Before I explain that, let me say purpose is the reason for which something is done or created. For example, cars for transportation. So cars are made not just for the sake of making cars, but they are made for transportation. So that's the same thing. Purpose is the reason for which something is done or created. So the vision is the faculty of being able to see. So are you able to see what your future is? Are you able to see who you are supposed to be in the future? So vision is the faculty of being able to see. The ability to think about or plan future with imagination or wisdom. All right. Then seeing your future and seeing your purpose being accomplished, that's part of vision. So then I'm coming back to my statement now. Your why is your fuel to your who through your how. So why is purpose. Your why is your fuel. So your purpose is your fuel to your who, and who is identity. So your purpose is your fuel to your identity through your how. Your how is the route or the path, the vehicle that's going to take you there. And for a vehicle to move, it needs fuel. So the how part is not something which is so crucial. You have to get to your why first so as to use your how on your way to your who. So for you to get to the accomplishment of your purpose, you need to know your why first. And one thing that we all need to know is your who, which is your identity, is not what you are today. It has nothing to do with the circumstances around you today. It has nothing to do with what you are doing today. But your identity, your who, is who you're supposed to become in the future. The real you is not you today. The real you is the you tomorrow. So what you are today is just a process that you're going through. You need to work in today so as to get the real you in your tomorrow. So your purpose is your why. So these are a few benefits of knowing your vision and your purpose. So number one, it gives your dream a chance to surface. Okay, so your dreams cannot surface unless you know your vision and your purpose. So you have to know these two first. But one thing that I should make clear is that purpose and vision are different from dreams. Dreams are it's something additional. You cannot dream if you don't have a purpose. You cannot dream if you don't have a vision. They are linked, but they are not one and the same thing. Okay. So knowing your vision and your purpose, they separate you. It separates you from other people. Have you ever seen doves flying together with eagles? That's not possible because they've got different purposes and different vision. So what a dove can see, an eagle can also see. But what an eagle sees when it's higher, a dove cannot see. Any other small bird can't see the same way that an eagle sees. So knowing your vision and your purpose separates you, and it protects you from distraction. So many a times when you get distracted by certain things, but one thing that we need to know as well is that whatever distracts you is bigger and stronger than your vision. So if you get distracted by going to town just to roam around and stuff like that, which means going to town and roaming around is stronger and bigger than your purpose. Or it might just mean that you don't know your vision and your purpose. We must not just get hooked up in things that are not in our plans and in our programs. So if you know your vision and your purpose, you are saved from distraction. What distracts you and what distracts a CEO of a certain company or the president are different things, because distraction comes with levels. What level are you? The level that you are on brings a different kind of distraction. So the president cannot be distracted by going to see friends or going to just to roam around in town, just in taking pictures in Venial Park or stuff like that. So the level that you are, the level that you get to brings different kinds of distractions. But if you get distraction, which means your vision is now smaller than the distraction that is there. And it also helps you to be success and result driven and orientated. You can never ever be success and result driven or orientated if you don't know your purpose and your vision. And it also helps you to make the right decisions. And mind you, the best decisions to make are the most painful ones. So at one point or another, we definitely have to make certain decisions. It might be a decision to quit something. It might be a decision of going somewhere or doing something. At one point or another, we definitely have to make decisions. And the best decisions that we can ever make in our lives are the most painful decisions. So if you see that you're faced with a difficult decision to make, it might just be the best decision that you will make. So you can never make a difference without making some tough decisions. So if you are dreaming of making a difference in the world, then you have to be careful. You have to be aware that you will definitely need to make some difficult, tough decisions in your life. So vision detaches you from your past, and it teaches you to let go of the past events. And vision also helps you to understand how phenomenal you are. We all are phenomenal. We all are important. We all are, unique in our ways. So we have to know how phenomenal we are. But you cannot know how phenomenal you are if you do not know your vision and your purpose. And the vision makes you accountable for your life and more stuff. So without knowing your vision, you can never be accountable for what you do. We all need to be accountable for everything that we do. We should get to a time whereby in the evening, after the whole day, you sit down. What did I do today? What good impact, positive impact did I make today? What result do I have out of everything that I have done today? And if there is nothing, you have to be accountable for that, because this is your life. This is not my life. I have to be accountable for my life. And at the end of the day, I have to sit down and see, what have I done? What impact have I made? And it's the same thing that happens with you. I cannot come to you if I'm not your accountability partner. But if you have an accountability partner, then they are the ones that will sit you down. And it helps you to commit to hard work. Ladies and gentlemen, Hard work is something that we ought to, that we have to master. It's something which is difficult, but we have to do it. Hard work, it explains itself. It's work, yes, but it's working hard. It's not only working, but it's working hard. You have to put more hours in your grind. You have to put more hours in what you are doing. So vision and purpose also energizes your grind. It energizes your work. It energizes what you do. All right. It also teaches you to sit down and listen to people of help and influence. So if you know your vision and your purpose, then you know someone who was in the same path with what you want to do. You know your purpose and you see someone else had the same vision as the vision that you have. Knowing your vision will give you that strength to go under them, sit down and listen to what they have to say. Listen to them telling you how they got there. So it gives you, it teaches you to sit down and listen to people of help and influence. It also changes your lifestyle and your future. So if I know my vision and I know my purpose, I know who to hang around with. I know how to live my life. I know how to do certain things. So it changes your lifestyle and your future. It also strengthens you to take the high and the tough route. And it will wake you up with no need of an alarm. If you see that you are still waking up with an alarm, there is no purpose. You don't know your purpose and you don't know your vision. So you have to know your vision, and it will help you to wake up and work and grind. And it makes you to like you more. Knowing your vision makes you to like you more. You will appreciate yourself more, you will love yourself more and treat yourself better if you know your vision and your purpose. And it makes you think outside the box. If you know your vision and your purpose, it will make you think outside of the box. And the most important of all, vision and purpose bounces you back when you hit rock bottom. When you take a tennis ball and you bounce it down, when it hits the floor, that's rock bottom. But when it comes back from rock bottom, it goes higher than the level that you dropped it from. So knowing your vision will bounce you back higher when you hit rock bottom. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time.